Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm. 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
Digging in, Jeimer Candelario. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Jeimer Candelario.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Next for the Tigers, Nicholas Castellanos.
Hey fans, for the latest Major League hats, jerseys, outerwear, memorabilia, and much more, don't forget to visit our team shop here at the stadium or shop MLB at MajorLeagueBaseball.com.
First delivery to him on the way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Candelario leads off second with nobody out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. He's got it one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Low for ball one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Hicks is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Previous history with Luis Severino, just a 1 for 9. Turned on down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Standing in, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. One and one. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Giancarlo Stanton now. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He has 7 hits in 32 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Hard hit at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next up for Detroit, James McCann, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Now batting, Jacoby Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw goes over to third, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. Digging in, number 14, and they're runners at the corners now. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Nico Goodrum will be next, and he misses ball 4. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Nico Goodrum. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes, 0-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Oh, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hicks. And the inning is over. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Castellanos ranging forward. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 7. Missed with a slider. Zimmerman is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
From the stretch, there's a fastball right over the inside corner. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hicks leads off first with 1 away. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hips started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Here's the 2-1 home. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and threw the walk.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner will score from second. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Still only 1 out in the inning. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he puts it on the ground to third. Candelario gonna have to hurry, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Here's Brett Gardner now, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Neil Walker will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman, he's gone 2 for 6. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he makes the catch, and that ball may have been hit too hard to try and score on the catch as the out is recorded in left. Here's big Aaron Judge. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Castellanos is there, and he'll put it. A nice aerial look of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast from Comerica Park. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. The 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Martinez. A lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. And she'll take a look at ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gap or two.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Stanton, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Giancarlo Stanton is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2. Hit out towards second, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Two 2-0. Strike called, 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
3-1 to him now. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A ball and no strikes. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Gregorius over at second. Hicks at first. 2 out in the inning. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight to the strike zone.
Popped him up. McCann has a play, and that retires the side. So after the 3. Into the box now, number 14, as we begin the top of the 4th. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gregorius over to his left. 1 away.
The batter.
Ready for another chance. Nico Goodrum. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Gregorius. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Torres brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him in the side. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And that one just missed outside. Line drive to center field. Jones is right there, one down.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gleyber Torres. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Torres is 21 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. A swing and a miss at the slider at 88. 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Castellanos is after it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Neil Walker. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. The count now at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Hicks. 1 out.
The batter.
Nick Castellanos now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field.
How about it? Designated hitter, Victor Martinez.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on
Number 55, Tommy Gray.
first delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 delivery. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hard hit ball to short. Gregorius is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
That's 2-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. A fly out and a single for him so far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. It was a walk in his last trip. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-2 New York. Digging in and looking for more, James McCann. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Three and 0 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. This one's down to third. Endahar brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, center fielder.
First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Into the box, number 14. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Buck Farmer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 45.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar. Chopped at the plate. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Chopped weakly to the left. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Farmer, a 27-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Nico Goodrum, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The short hit hard. Gregorius has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Ball 2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. The next batter, Jamer Candelario. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. Bouncer up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Sent on the ground out to second. Torres has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Number 25.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 14 is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Up next for the game.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Neil Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. He went deep last time up.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off-speed or the breaking ball.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Line drive base hit. He'll get it into second. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Judge leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Andrew McCutcheon will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 20.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. He's down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Popped him up. Voigt is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it, because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money
in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Jacoby Jones would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that's finally over for a strike.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers, still down by a count of 4-2. Daniel Stump is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Lays off. 2-2 now.
2-2.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Full count still. The 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That's foul, so the battle will continue. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Now batting, third.
Striding in, Miguel Andujar. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Hicks rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Lays off 1-0. Andujar, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Boyd, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the lead is now 7-2. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Stepping in now, Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is line to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
He's set and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Tigers. It's Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Not holding back on the 2-0 cutter, but it's 2-1 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Hicks has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Jones, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tap down the line. He's right there, and a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-2, the final score this afternoon. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Sonny Gray takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 9